Duane, congratulations on the win. It was like a week and a half ago or so. It was very emotional leaving the court for you. And then in this game, I get to watch you run off and you're waving to the fans, doing OH and just taking in the moment. What did it feel like to go from where you guys were as a team a couple days ago to having this moment and an overtime win like this?
Yeah, yeah, this is Big Ten basketball, man. It's a hard season, long season. It's my third go around, so I've been through it where you go through a stretch of losing games. I went through being number 2 in the country, so seeing both sides, you're gonna get challenged. You're gonna have some tough moments during the year. You're gonna have some hard moments, like I said, and those teams that we play were really good teams. And we also did some really good things during those games. We never felt like we were a different team or anything like that. We know we're a very good team and what we can do, and we just had to stick to it. Got back to work, took it on the chin, and put our heads down, and here we are, surviving and advancing, and got a big one tomorrow. So super excited.
Next up, Bill Landis with Patrick Murphy on deck. Bill.
Hey, Duane, I'm just wondering, as a man who appreciates a good score of the basketball, how you would analyze Seth Towns' offensive game.
He's come a long way, man. He's still, working through some things. This is his first year back. He hasn't played in 2.5 years. And he's not going to get it back right away. He's been doing some great things for us. I'm always in his ear. Just stay confident, stay ready, stay ready. We needed him tonight. He connected on a couple of back actions where, he hit a 3 and then he shot faked and one dribble pull up, and that's his game for sure. You guys don't see it like we do it, but every day in practice, we get a couple bank shots here and there off the glass middies, and that's his game for sure. And he had a great game today, put something in for us. He was huge off the bench, and we're gonna need more of that from him.
Next up, Patrick Murphy with Steve Hellwagon on deck. Patrick.
Duane, the impact Kyle had in the first half and then dealing with losing him in the second half, kind of take us through watching both of those things happen on the court.
Yeah, you definitely realize when Kyle's not on the court, and hopefully he's good. Obviously checked on him. He did a lot of good things for us in the first half. I told him he's gonna have to make some shots today. That's what I told him, honestly. Before we came into the arena, I told him, I said, hey, you gotta put something in for us today. We're gonna be looking for you. And I tried to find him a couple of times, and he put them up, and they were good. So we needed that spark, that lift, brought a lot of energy to us, and we needed it. It was amazing. I'm so happy for him.
Next up, Steve Hellwagon with Stephen Means on deck. Steve.
Yeah, Duane, you guys played such a great first half, and then for the longest time, Purdue kind of dominated things in the second half. How difficult is it to get back on top of your game and hit clutch shots in the overtime after you've kind of sat back and watched them kind of dominate the action? That seems like it'd be kind of hard to do, to get your flow back going in the overtime period where you still got to go out and win the game a second time, it seems.
Yeah, genuinely, honestly, the only way you can get through it is going through it the wrong way first. Having a team come back and beat you will definitely will wrap your head around what needs to be done to close out games. And they made some very tough shots. Trevion Williams had a great game. He played really well today. Very good low post scorer. So he got going late. Their freshman got going late as well. Later in the second half, bringing them back. So like I said, basketball is a game of runs. They're going to make plays. They're a good team. We lost to them twice this year. So they're a very good team, and credit to them. They made some tough shots to bring them back into the game, and it's hard to dig out of those holes, though. So we just had to keep doing what we were doing, and stay aggressive, and we pulled it out.
Thanks.
And our last two questions will come from Stephen Means and Whitney Harding. Stephen.
When I feel like we spent a lot of time asking you guys about the end of the games, but whether it's today, the Minnesota game, the Michigan State game, or any other game, when this is happening, when there is these 4 or 5 minute stretches where you can't score and another team is scoring, and then it happens again, what's the conversations like as players, whether in the locker room at halftime before it happens or on the bench when you guys are talking to each other during timeouts?
Yeah, it's frustrating, man. it's hard. It's very emotional. Got to be very tough on the court, tough mentally. And it's not our first time going through this. So I think, it's our third or fourth or however many times everybody's counting that people are coming back against us. Obviously we need to be better, but going through those situations in practice, going through them in real games, you can't simulate it. So if you've never been through it, then it's good. It'll be tough when the time comes. And I think us being veterans, a lot of our key guys are veterans and been through this whole deal before. So staying poised. My job, aside from making plays, is keeping the guys' heads right, myself included. Sometimes I need a reality check. CJ needs a reality check. Everybody. So once we can get all on the same cylinder and on the same page back again from their run, then we'll have a good outcome.
And we'll finish up with Whitney Harding. Whitney.
Hey, Duane. Back the first time you guys played Michigan, it was maybe the best game of the year. I know it's the best game I watched all year. So what did you learn from that game, and how excited are you guys to have this rematch that so many are looking forward to?
Yeah, they're a very good team. I told you guys previous in another interview that we're going to see them again, and here it is. So we're super excited. About to get off this interview with you guys, go recover, and tip-offs at 1 tomorrow. So, just going over the game plan stuff, staying locked in, doing what we need to do to come out with a dub and survive in advance. So the guys are locked and loaded.